What's up? Welcome back everybody, droidlife.com. We just went through that tutorial on how to flash that SBF file which changed out your stock recovery and put on SPRecovery. So now that we can have our stock 2.1 update 1 Droid with SPRecovery flash on any custom ROMs or basically do anything we want from this point. Once we have that, it gives us access to do a ton of stuff. We don't have root access, but hopefully we'll get that in just a few minutes. So now I'm going to show you how to go through and actually install a custom ROM. So as you can see, got the USB cable, I'm mounted onto my computer, and I've downloaded, or I've chosen to download this ROM right here. Sorry, let me get that out of the way. JRummy's Remix. Okay, JRummy's Remix is the ROM of choice for me at this point. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and rename this to update.zip. I don't know if you can see that. It is now update.zip, and all I'm gonna do is copy that and paste it right onto the root of my SD card, meaning not in a folder, meaning it's just simply sitting on my SD card. It's 91 megs, big file, so it takes a little second here. So we'll let that go ahead and run down. Okay, that should be done, and as you can see down at the bottom there, I do have update zip now on the root of my SD card. So go ahead and close that, and we can unmount our Droid. Unmount, thank you. Unplug, and here we go. We are going to turn her off and boot into recovery. So turn off. Sorry about the camera work. Power off. Power off. Let that shut down, and I will try to get myself straight here. So we're shutting off the Droid, and once it boots back up. Okay. Sorry, it's not going to boot back up. We are going into SPRecovery now. So hold X and power. Let go of power. Keep holding X until we get into SPRecovery. Okay, you can close that up if you want to now. And from here, we care about the menu. So since we're going from this ROM, since we're going from stock 2.1 to a custom ROM, we have to do a wipe data factory reset. Go ahead and hit that, scroll all the way down to yes, and yes, and let that roll through. This should not get rid of SPRecovery for you, so go ahead and do that. Let it wipe through all that. Okay, then we're going to go down to next option, wipe cache. Go ahead and wipe cache. And just so you know, this is going to get rid of all your, apps and user information and all that stuff. We can get all that stuff back, no problem, but that's what we're doing so far. Okay, so we've done data and cache. Now we go down to install. And we're going to, excuse me, install SD card update.zip. Actually, let's go ahead and make sure we click allow first, which is, I probably blocked all of that stuff out. Go back. Make sure you do wipe data, then do wipe cache, then go down to install. Sorry, my camera work's getting a little spotty there. Install. We're going to go first option. We're going to go down and select allow update.zip. So go ahead and hit that. Now we're going to go down and go install SD card update.zip, because you remember we renamed our ROM update.zip and dropped in our SD card. Click that, and it should run through and install JRummy's Cyanogen Mod ROM, which is money, by the way. It's the one I've been running for a few days with the black bar up top and all kinds of fun options. Change the color and looks, icons, and all that stuff. Actually, it changed the color of everything pretty much. It's really cool. So anyway, we'll let this run through. Might take just a few minutes here. Alright, so once that rolls through and is finished, you should get install from SD card complete. And in the menu up here, we will hit power once to get back to the main menu. Scroll back up to reboot, system now, click the camera button, reboot, and we should be on custom ROM, JRummy's Cyanogen theme 5057 ROM, which, like I said, to me is my favorite currently. And we'll know it's his actually because he has a custom boot animation, so we should get a custom boot animation with this. Normally I'd shut the camera off, but I want you guys to see the custom boot on this. It's pretty cool. It's the Nexus 1 themed swooshy X, but he's changed the color of it, so it's pretty cool. And there it is, and you can see that he changed the color of it to that cyanogen blue or just blue in general. So anyway, you can see it's working. We installed that custom ROM, so I'm gonna shut this off till we boot back up, and I'll be back. All right, welcome back. So we booted up into J Rummy's Remix. So as you can see, you know, it's totally different. I totally got my custom ROM, got the black up top, all that goodies. And what's even better is if I go into my app drawer, there is my Super User Ninja. I definitely have root now. So you didn't have to go back to 2.0.1 SBF and go through that crazy flashing style. All you had to do is flash that new recovery SBF, and I've tested this and gone into Clockwork, and you can see I've already flashed over the latest recovery image, and I got access, so I definitely have root access, not some fake root access or anything like that. When I first booted up into this, after the boot animation, it didn't make me activate, but it did make me add my Google account again, so I added that. Then it sort of started repeating itself and wanting me to keep adding my Google account. Once I got to that stage where it asked me like twice, I just hit the home button and it popped up and let me choose a launcher, and then it took me here. So if you get into that weird loop, just hit home and you're fine. But as you can see, this was easy as pie. I went through those steps for you on how to install a custom ROM. We were there. So if you got comments, questions, drop them at the blog. We'll help you out as much as I can. You should all be completely relieved now. There is no official 2.1 root, but this is pretty darn easy way to get there. Droid-life.com. We're out. Peace.